Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time it is where you are today. This is Remi from King's Heart Church. I just want to follow on from a talk that Phil gave last week. Phil Robertson wasn't a talk, an inspirational piece that he gave last week about change. That's been the wind of what has been happening over the last, 6, 7, 8 months. And as a church, we've been part and parcel of that, just reevaluating our purpose, why we do what we do. And just going from that position of why, I want to talk to you about what we've come up with as our new vision. Now, it's not totally new, we've simply adjusted the current one that we have. The Bible encourages us in Habakkuk 2:2 to write down the vision and make it clear and plain so that people can read it and run with it as well. So it's absolutely so important that people get to understand what our vision statement is. It also tells us in Proverbs, I think 19:9, that where there is no vision, the people are in disarray. Now, by no means are we saying that our people are in disarray, but we are saying that we want to do a lot more of what the Bible is encouraging us to do. After all, I think it was Pete Mary that said last week, and it's a Chinese proverb that says, where a man or a woman that hasn't got a strong vision of their future or purpose will always go back to their past. We don't want to be doing that. It's ever moving forward and just aligning and realigning ourselves with the heart of God. So our current vision statement says our vision is to see people become all that God has called them to be through the experience of God's transforming love, presence, and power. What we've changed that to be, or adjusted that to be, is helping people grow into all that God has called them to be by engaging with His presence. As simple as that. The emphasis is on three keywords there: help, rather than just become, grow, and His presence. His presence encompasses all the other things around His power, His love. It encompasses a lot about our values around community, around honor. So being in His presence and hosting His presence well and allowing that to transform our lives is the emphasis that we want to ensure that we are envisioning and inspiring our members to be. Come all that God has called us to be. And that way we have more of an impact in the world today. And finally, I just want to encourage you all to please tune in for the next service, because there's going to be yet another announcement made. And this has to do with the way we lead the church as well. So 6th of December, please tune in, listen out for the notices and the announcements that we're going to be making then. And I'll see you then. Thanks, God bless, and goodbye.